Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brad Fab Garage. I think we're gonna go steal a car today. Some of you guys that have watched all of our videos, get in here where you can see me, and saw this car in the background. This is my youngest brother's high school car. I think it's a '69 Nova Super Sport, and it has been sitting here in neglect for a while. We're gonna try and see if we can get it out and get this thing back on the road. Little brother moved to Missouri, and he's never really had the last couple places a good place to keep it, so it has stayed here at mom and dad's, and it's had some issues. He did have a nice little big block that I built for it back when he was in high school. It ran low 12s. We've had a few cows get in this barn and dented up one of the doors. And some stuff like that, so it's got some abuse that's going to have to be dealt with. It actually left it at my middle brother's house for a couple years, and it set through a hailstorm, and the deck lid and the roof and the top of the fenders in the front are kind of have some damage to deal with, but anyway, he had a nice little big block that I built for this thing. And like I said, it ran low 12s pretty easy, and had some issues with that motor. I can't even remember what was up with that, but we took it apart. I think the heads and most of the parts are sitting right over there. But I think he ended up, it had a little TPI 350 that he had in his Jeep that he took out, sold the Jeep, and I think that was what the plan was to, he put it in this thing, and I just don't think he ever got it running right, and it has just sat here. So I don't know if you want to call it a barn find, because I knew where it was at the whole time. But we're gonna try and get it back together and see what we can do with it. But yeah, it's covered in about 1/4 inch of dust and spider webs and just cow crap dust and everything else that's in here. So we're going to see if we can get some of this stuff cleared out of the way and get this thing winched on the trailer. See if they take some air. Push it on hard. Okay. There you go. Hold it closer to the head.
I'm trying to.
Okay. Yep.
What?
Okay, you don't have to push that hard.
I'm trying to.
Here, I got this part. There it goes.
I see.
Tire is bad. See the splits in it?
Yep, I see the gap.
Yep. Hopefully it'll hold there long enough to get on the trailer. Yep. Air it up. One tire's a no-go so far.
Yep. This one, maybe this one is.
Yep, don't push real hard on the valve stem. Just like that. That one's going. That one's already got some air in it.
Yeah.
Keep going with them. All the air in it we can. Look at you push that. You got to hold that all the way down. Okay, how much has it got in it now? Plenty. Okay, hold on a second. I don't think we have to worry about scratching the paint. Don't hit the car. So see if you can air it up. Just grab it, just spider webs, ain't gonna hurt you. I think you'd be more concerned if you're standing in cow poop. There you go. There, it's taking air. Alright, go ahead and fire up. Just low range and we'll go slow. You got about a foot of slack back here. Other reverse. Okay, it is out of the barn. And it's even worse looking outside than it is inside. The layers of stuff everywhere and a whole lot of wiring laying on the floor. That cow hickey in the door, Dad, it might pop out, but it's still gonna have to have work. Like I said, it still has all the hail damage on it and all that kind of stuff from the last time, but it's in the daylight, so. All right, let's get the truck situated and get this thing on the trailer and go give it a bath. Seats aren't bolted down either. In there. Let me get that door for you. Kind of dirty in there, even with the windows up. Yeah, they're not bolted in either. I ought to leave the windows down if it's going to rain. I think I can put it in park. Yuck.
Here.
Yeah. Yuck, yuck. Okay, he's got hinges. So we need four bolts. Okay, now to try and find some hood bolts in this mess. Don't know if he's put anything in the trunk or not, Dad. I think they got the trunk keys right.
He got 5 keys, didn't he?
Huh?
He said 5 keys.
Yeah, but he had copies made. That one won't even go in there. Okay, well. He's got a Haynes book on truck repair. Chevelle 69 through 87. He hasn't had a Chevelle since the blue one that I put quarter panels on. Now there's a Nova manual. Did he actually buy a paintless wiring harness kit for this?
Oh, a manual.
Well, it's no, that you get that with it. So I mean, it looks like a nice paintless. So the box won't open. We may just have to get some short 3/8, Dad, and we can bolt it down.
I'm sure I got some.
Because I'm not seeing anything in here. This is my dad's organizational system. Coffee, 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 plastic tubs. I need some more washers. I'm gaining, Dad. I need like one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just need one more. I'm gaining. One more, just a washer. I'm good.
Hit something on the sidewall.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, obviously you had a road. Oh, your other truck probably didn't have a road hazard. You probably got it on these.
Everybody's gonna think we're slipping on our road fines, as dirty as that looking. After a little Ford.
People get more of a kick out of this than they do out of new stuff. Man.
Yeah. Both, actually both front and back. Or both, all the way. And you can probably come back about half. It'll probably last now. I mean, there's a pretty good gap back there, but
As long as it latches, that's all I care about.
yeah, no, just push it back. Well, I'm not all the way tight. You wanna?
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean they're snug, but
I'll adjust it when I get it at the house. I just wanted it to be latched.
Now what's laid up on the hood?
That's a funnel. Those are yours. All right. Oh, we got the old crusty Nova loaded up. We're gonna head to the house here in a few minutes, and I'll probably have about 3 hours of power washing on this thing before I'll even put it in my shop. So it just smells like cow crap. So we've got some work to do before I can do that. So we'll see you at the house. Bye. All right, well, we finally made it home. Got a full tank of gas in the power washer, and I don't know how long it's going to take to clean this thing up, but we got to get started. there's one bath down. I think we need about 2 more before it's ready to go in the shop. But as you can see, it's actually a nice little black car. It does have some damage from the hail, and like I said earlier, you know, the cattle got against it and scuffed it up in a couple places. But other than the hail damage, the only real nasty spot is, of course, right here in the door. And that might come out. It's got a pretty good crinkle right down here in the body line, so that'll keep it from popping. But I bet I can go in here and massage that and get that to pop back out. So, but one bath down. Of course, we got to do this about 4 times to get all the blow off of everything else off of it. But it looks like he spent a little bit of money on it, which is kind of rare. Just a little TBI. So yeah, we have about 2 more baths to do on this. I'm going to spare you that agony of watching a power wash more than that. But I've got to get this cleaned before I can put it in my shop. I'm not going to be cow patty in it. And we've got some nastiness just from dust and residue. It gets everywhere. Looks like he pulled the seats out at one time. But yeah, we've got a lot of cleaning to do before I even want to work on it. This high school tassel is hanging from the mirror, dripping water, so that tells you that the windshield's leaking. I know the back deck is leaking because over time this thing has set here and rusted out the back deck. So there are some rust repairs that are gonna have to be made. And I know the rear window is leaking too. I could see the water running down it. So there's still a lot that has to be done to make this car I would say usable again, and get it roadworthy. He's got 3 little girls and a little boy now, so it's going to be a lot of car seats stuffed in the back of this thing. But I'm going to hit it 2 or 3 more times and get this thing cleaned back up and try and get it unloaded tonight. We'll see you guys when I'm ready to start backing this thing off, and see you in a bit. We got the Nova in the shop, and it could still use a few more baths, but we can work with it now. The only thing I remember about it is this thing still probably has a Holly Blue pump on it. That's what we had in the big block when we had the big block in it. And like I said, this thing's been sitting for 10 years since the last time you messed with it. So who knows what's going on, if the mice have got anything like that into it. But it looks like he did buy a new harness for it, for the TBI. We don't know anything about electrical. He said he got it to start and run a few times, but it just never would hang in there. So we're just gonna have to go through the whole thing and just see what's what, because I don't know what he did. He can't remember what he did. So we're just gonna start from ground zero and work this thing front to back. We probably need to put some gas in it because it's probably got some nasty stuff up in there. So look at it and see what we got. So, but anyway, I think we're going to call it a wrap today. I'll get started back on it here this next week. We've got 1 more race with me and my boys this weekend on the dirt bikes before we finish up the fall season. And hunting season starts, of course. Just like and subscribe, and we're going to have some more coming at you. Thanks, guys. Bye.